and welcome to Tabletop 24, and thank you for joining us today for this unboxing of Back to the Future Back in Time from Funko Games. This is one of several Back to the Future games that have hit the market recently, and it's one of probably the more arty versions, and it's a co-op game where you are trying to protect the future, being back in the 1950s, and then obviously trying to help Marty recover his photo and making sure that everything on the timeline sticks together whilst being followed around by Biff. So, as you can see from Funko Games, this is one of the publishers that is trying to limit their plastic, and they just tab the box together. These stickers are quite nice to remove, but we're just going to cut them open to get in there quickly. Okay, so we've got board. I'm just going to try and get that in there. So the town board with the iconic clock tower. And like I say, there's this sort of cartoony, artsy artwork for the game, which is quite nice. Put that to one side. Tales from Space. Obviously, if you're familiar with the IP, there's quite an iconic image in there, and quite a nice throwback for the rule manual cover. And again, it's that cartoony artwork that's actually really nice, and it's nice to see that they've not just done screen grabs, and then it's something unique. So quite a comprehensive rulebook. From my understanding, the game is quite relatively easy to play, but can be challenging. And there'll be some luck on the dice rolls as we go through. I mentioned earlier, we've got the picture board representing the relationship between Marty's parents to make sure that the picture stays together. And we have a nice painted DeLorean. If we can get that out there, which is quite nice. Nice addition to the set. We have got some character miniatures for the game. So we have got Biff, Doc, Einstein. Oh, what's that? Sorry. Oh no, Lorraine and his dad and Marty. Must be Jennifer. There. So they're quite nice. I would be looking forward to putting a bit of paint on them, just to snug them up a little bit potentially. See how they go. They're quite detailed, so that'd be nice to pop them on there. We just got 2 resource cubes. I've got some dice relating to the different playable characters in the game, which they're specifically screen printed for. And these are a nice sort of colour transition, a nice palette for the game. And we've got power tiles, which will give you your boosters. I won't get all of these out, but these will give you boosts for and help you for the game. So re-rolling dice, yeah. You can see these are specifically for the player characters to roll specific dice or gain extra abilities as they go. So, wait. Then we've got specific items. So I believe Marty needs these to make sure he can get back to the future. And then we've got the picture from Marty's wallet there, showing the disappearing nature of everybody. And all the tiles are double-sided to show that, and you'll be flipping those to make sure that the future doesn't disappear completely. And we've got some stunning Biff tokens, I believe. character boards, so to keep your power-ups in check and knowing what's going on with your characters. And then I believe it's going to be a 3D version of the clock tower. Which I believe is actually a dice tower, if I remember rightly. That'll go like that. You've got that nice sort of stairwell there to pop that on the board. Then we've got the turn tracker. So you advance down, you'll be picking up extra bits, and certain things will happen for 3 players and for 2 or 4 players. And then we've got some opportunity cards. Again, like I say, I really like the artwork on this. It is all unique art, really sort of redesigned for the game. Then we've got movement, so who's moving for the NPCs, and then we've got some of the items to help you with the game. Then we've got some trouble cards. So when trouble happens, to stop you moving around or just prevent you from doing, there we go, Strickland. We've got iconic points from the film, that will sort of give you setbacks as you go through the game, trying to stop you from getting Lorraine and George back together. So I'm looking forward to getting this one to the table. Anybody that knows me, I am a bit of a Back to the Future nut, and it is one of my favourite films, probably my favourite film of all time, and definitely a favourite trilogy of all time, controversially, for those Star Wars and Star Trek fans, or even some of the Marvel films. But anyway, so thank you for joining us for this unboxing of Back to the Future Back in Time from Funko Games, Prospero Hall. If you haven't done so already, please check out our other videos on the channel, and we'll catch you next time. Take care.